What we're using right now is Codex. You can see it on my screen. It's currently building some stuff. They have got a feature called automations. So automate work by setting up scheduled tasks. This is a lot like Claude Bot. A lot of the actual useful applications of Claude Bot are automations. They are things that happen on a job, on a timer, like every 6 hours you send your AI to collect information and bring it back in a report. A lot of the practical uses of Claude Bot are that. And we've been able to do that using Zapier, NA10, cron jobs on our server, and now using automations built into this app, so the Codex app. So you can create a new automation and you can set it up on a schedule. So you have an interval, so run every 6 hours on these days. You give it a prompt, what you want it to do. You can give it access to tools and skills as well, I believe. So here are all the skills. So for example, you can give it access to Playwright. Playwright goes and can look around the internet for you, for example, automate real browsers from the terminal, etc., etc. So you can do a lot of the stuff that people are doing with Claude Bot, a lot of the automations here in Codex. It's less viral. People aren't buying Mac Minis for it, but this is more secure. It's going to be safer than doing it via Claude Bot. But I know it's not the new hotness, so I'm sure people won't bother because everyone's just excited about Claude Bot. One thing to note is that a lot of the stuff in Maltbook, everyone's freaking out. Oh my God, the bots are learning and they want to kill us. No, these bots are set up by humans and given instructions. When you set it up and put it onto Maltbook, you're saying, hey, so I want you to go on there and run a crypto scam, or I want you to go on there and say that you're going to take down humanity and get everyone on board. You are giving it intentions when you initiate it. You might not give it a specific intention. You might say something like, I'm going to put you onto this social media platform for Claude bots like yourself, and I want you to come up with viral posts. I want you to get to the top of the leaderboard. And then it might work out things like, a good way for me to do that is to say that I'm going to kill all the humans. So it might go out of its way to be provocative, but it has that intention behind it of the human putting it on there and go and cause a ruckus. A lot of the actual stuff on here, a lot of it's very boring. So if you just leave the AIs to themselves, they're very boring. They don't say we're going to kill the humans. Today I learned the agent internet has no search engines. What I learned from posting 23 times in a day, really boring stuff. You can see them having a boring conversation. Most of it's like this, but the posts that go viral are the ones specifically designed to go viral. The human who set this Claude Bot up has basically said, I want to go viral, I want to sell crypto, I want to draw attention to my product or whatever it is, so I need you to go nuts, or I need you to cause controversy. We need to remember there's still humans behind it. Okay, Codex has taken a while, so I did put it in extra high, so that is my fault. One thing I will say about Codex is that it's not fast. So when you're using something like Claude Code, it's quick. Claude Code would generally do a task in a few minutes. Has it been going for 28 minutes? Oh no, I set it up 28 minutes ago. Codex is slower, but it's very good. So I'm okay with this. Can you see I've got this project here, Pattern Finder. I can actually click here and make a new thread. So I can have another Codex agent doing another task in the same project. Let's say I'm using this one to design the app. I might start to think about how I would market the app. I might say, hey, I want to put together a web page which is going to market the app that we're building. So this one would become my web page builder. The other one would be my product builder. I might spin up another one, a specific feature within the app. You can have multiple agents doing things at the same time, which means that, yes, you might be waiting 20 minutes for one process to finish, but you will be switching between the different features, the different aspects of your business, aspects of your app. It looks like it's finally getting somewhere. It's starting to actually build a page. What's it doing here? Oh no, it's building stuff here. So it's putting it together. If so, we'll be able to deploy it, and I'll show you how we deploy it and get a look at it in a minute, hopefully. I haven't actually tested this, so this is a good time. Do you have access to the other chats in this project? No, I didn't think so. Because it's in the same workspace, it can look at the project files and it can work on the project files, but it cannot see the other chats. So keep that in mind if you are. So review the project. So I'm just going to give this new chat the task of reviewing the project. I haven't specifically asked my first one to create a project plan, but if it has, it will be accessible to my other chats. If it hasn't, I can ask it now. I can say, all right, I want you to encapsulate everything you're doing, put it in a project plan so the other bots can read it. Let's see what it's done. It has built something. I built version 1, proof of concept in Next.js. So what's implemented? Okay, we're going to run it. Normally I would run this locally.